Hello, good afternoon. I'm Jo Hebels from WHITEBOX Software. We make structural engineering software for structural engineer. Myself, I have a background in structural engineering. I graduated from the University of Hasselt as a Master of Science in Structural Engineering. At the end of my last year, I made a thesis and I programmed my own software. I won a prize with it from Autodesk, the Digi Student Award. Directly after my studies, I didn't want to go further directly with the software. I wanted first to have some experience with structural engineering. So I went for 4 years to do structural engineering for concrete and steel structures. After those 4 years, I skipped and I switched to the software engineering business again. So I worked for 7 years for my competitor now. I did their support and also product management. So in those 3 and 7 years, I learned a lot. I learned structural engineering, I learned software, I learned where are the gaps. So I found many gaps. So that's why I started my own company like 3 years ago. And with WHITEBOX, we bring structural engineering software to the market in the Benelux. And our customers design buildings, bridges, and steel, concrete, aluminium, glass, it doesn't matter what material. Our customers are the big engineering offices like Arcadis, big fabricators like Rhenus Aluminium. Also contractors in concrete and steel are among our customers. What is our added value? We can offer a solution for any of their problems and we give the perfect help desk. The unique point that we have is that we have a software as a service product. We have it online in the cloud. That's never seen in our business. We are the first, and when I started 3 years ago, and we are still the first in the Benelux to have that. Also the business model, we totally skipped it around. It's pay on demand and not anymore bootstrapping. So why choose for WHITEBOX? Because we have a steady growth. We are taking over the competition and it will make our sales grow even further. And as a disruptive innovator, we have the SaaS solution where we are the only one, and we have also the pay on demand.
But you mean that the key functionality of your software is to, I would say, to facilitate the computation or to make the draft? It's like
no, not the drafting. The drafting is in forehand with building information model, and we link it. We take the drawings, we put the loading on it, the wind, the snow, the seismic effects even, and then we check it according to Eurocodes if it's stable or not.
And you ensure that all the data remain up to date because you are using the SaaS?
Yes, yeah. So they don't have to update, they pay on demand, and before they had to pay like €1,000 for one license.
And why did you say that today it's limited to Belgium, France and Netherlands? Because you can sell your software everywhere around the world.
Yeah, but we are Belgian based and we want to start in our local market and then grow. And we, with Rhenus Aluminium, for example, they are all over the world, so they take our software. So it's not that it's only in Belgium, they use it already all over the world. So, yeah.
What are the legacy software in the segment you're aiming at? The legacy software.
The competition?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Nemetschek SIA. It's Belgium-based. That's our biggest competitor. They had monopoly for 20 years, and we're breaking that now.
Yes. Beside the cloud-based solution, what are your differentiation compared to those solutions available on the market?
Our service contracts, they are better priced, and we are better at our service contracts. We can prove that with our SLAs. And our product, we can cover more calculations than the competition can do.
So you say that on the functional side, there is no big difference. Yes, maybe about the data that you are using for enriching the computation. Mm-hmm. That could make the difference. Outside the SaaS and the price. Forget about the price and the price.
We have more to offer. We can do a glass calculation. We can do and steel more advanced calculations than our competitor can do. So that's also for steel connections. We have made a total new approach to calculate it. So that's why people come to us. That's why Arcadis comes to us and says, we want it now.
Because your key competitor is, how big is your competitor? what is the turnover of your competitor?
It's 10 million euro on calculation software, but they are an Nemetschek group. It's the biggest European.
So they can easily, I would say, take a few thousand of mandates and redevelop their solution on the cloud and be back on the market.
But till now they haven't done it. I'm doing it for 3 years and I don't see a sign of that they are doing it. So I don't know why.
Or they can come to you and just purchase your company.
They could, but I wouldn't. Maybe.
What do you need to become a big success on the market?
Bigger success on the market. Not a success.
I talked about it with my partner today, and if we have more money, of course, then we can hire more. We can hire a sales guy or girl, and we can do more marketing. We can speed up this process because now we're doing it with 5 people and some consultants. But the more people we have, the faster this thing can go and can grow. And now we let it grow organically a little bit because we like it. It's our startup and it's good. But yeah, if we have more people, then it will definitely go faster. Yeah.
Now you mentioned Arcadis, but I can imagine there are a lot of study bureaus who do this. Don't know how you say it in English.
Engineering office.
Studies.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
What are they using then? Isn't that an international software?
They have SIA. They use that, but they bought our software because we can do things that they cannot do, and they use it besides SIA. And our step, it's like a Trojan horse. So we come in with our software, what they cannot do, and then we try to compete and beat the competition with better support and everything, and then switch to us. That's our goal.
And are they not working on this then to renew the competition? Because that's.
I don't know. I'm not there anymore, so I think not. I think they are. To be frank, they are really arrogant, and they think they are the best. And 20 years they were the best, and they will always be the best. They think. Yeah.
You start 3 years ago.
Yes.
You develop for how many time the software before marketing it to the market? Market?
Well, we have different partners that are developing on it. It's a German partner and a Czech partner. They are developing. The Czech partner, they developed for 4 years before the 3 years I started. And the German partner, they were developing already for 20 years. So, what we do as WHITEBOX, on top of that, if, for example, Reiners comes to us and they say, okay, we want something for our aluminium windows, we do that ourselves because it does not exist. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We just, if there is a new business, we will take it and we program that ourselves.
What the average price per customer, your average contract?
10,000 euro. It's
recurring or?
It's partly recurring because we have service contracts, and there it's like 10-20% of that recurring per year. So each year we have new customers and our recurring revenue grows, and it makes us more safe so we can grow also in people. Yeah.
Okay, because in year 3 you forecast from 100K, you go to 220K, so you don't see a lot of growth. Why is that? Why you foreseen only to go from 100K turnover to 200K?
Very slow growth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe you forgot 1-0.
No, I didn't. It could be. It's because we let it grow organically. We don't want to really force it yet. That's.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like the people from the Hasselt University because you are so good. I have a few colleagues coming from the same university.
Yeah, great.
And it's always great to see what you are doing.
Great. Glad you like it.
We need to attract more of those people in Hasselt. We need to have a specific action. Don't take that as a because I'm from Lycée, so I will have issues with my...
À Liège, c'est bon aussi, hein?
Yes. I'm not from Liège, I'm from
okay.
Lycée.
That's right. Okay.
But Liège is not too far from Hasselt, and that's why.
Oui.